Now, when I first heard that Lego was making a Boogeyman minifigure, I was pretty excited. I was eager to see what it would look like. And boy, was I disappointed when some pictures of this Boogeyman started floating around the internet. I had such high hopes for this minifigure, and he did nothing but disappoint. I'm Olive.Muffin. This is our first episode ever of Lego Lore minifigure, going over the background history of Lego minifigures, fan made, of course. And I hope you enjoy it. Let's dive into this one here. First off, first problem. I mean, look at this guy's teeth. White, pristine. You know, he clearly has dental insurance. Soft hair, well kept. This guy's more of a stuffed animal than a boogeyman. And who walks around with a book about themselves saying boo? I'll tell you who. Somebody who sought validation early on in life and continues to seek validation. Now this minifigure isn't the boogeyman, and I'll tell you all about him. So in the shadowed corners of the realm of nightmares, where shadows dance and whisper, echo, they recited a creature known as the Boogeyman. However, this boogeyman's real name was Barry. Now, unlike the tales whispered by parents of frightening their children, this boogeyman was not a fearsome beast, but rather a timid and insecure creature. His existence was a solitary one, confined to the realm of nightmares where he wandered aimlessly, longing for companionship. He yearned to connect with others, to share his dreams and fears, but his timid nature and soft looks prevented him from reaching out. He stumbled upon a gathering of fearsome creatures, their forms twisted and grotesque, their voices booming with tales of terror. Barry, captivated by their stories, approached them cautiously, hoping to find solace in their company. However, these creatures scoffed at Barry's timid demeanor, dismissing him as a mere shadow, unworthy of their own attention. He was not able to scare any children. He was not able to command any fear. Determined to prove himself, Barry embarked upon a journey to become a true boogeyman, one worthy of seeking respect and admiration. Now, how do we think he did this? Now, he was just a monster of middling talent, tired of being mistaken for a harmless shadow. So Barry did what any good monster would do, or any good person or minifigure would do in this situation. He started a propaganda campaign. He commissioned spooky pamphlets and books depicting himself as hulking, clawed-like monster, artistically enhanced, of course. He whispered rumors of his terrifying exploits, like the time he supposedly turned a child's teddy bear into a sentient, snarling beast. It was most likely just a loose button. He even started a Boogeyman fan club, which admittedly only had a couple members, his mother, and a dust bunny named Herbert. Now his efforts, they were something. He was able to get a book published about him, and he was able to travel the world, kind of just preaching his story. And Barry was able to take himself as a nobody monster, soft, not scary, and he was able to use propaganda, books, internet marketing, fan clubs to really command and make people think he was a boogeyman. Here we have Barry today with his smile and his book coming to tell you guys that he is a boogeyman and this is what the boogeyman looks like. You know, and there might not be a boogeyman. Barry's just an author. He's just someone who propositioned himself as something he wasn't. You know, and here we have this minifigure trying to make himself into something more than he really is. So a bit of background on the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman is a mythical creature that's said to have been around for centuries. Its origins are unclear, but it's thought to have originated in Europe. Boogeyman is often used to scare children into behaving. I remember being a kid and my dad being like, "It's the Boogeyman," whenever I'd hear a noise. I don't know why he would do that to me, but why scare me when I'm already scared? Says parents may tell their children that the Boogeyman will come and get them if they are naughty. Boogeyman is a shapeshifter and appearance varies depending on who you ask. In some cultures, the Boogeyman is a shadowy figure that lurks in the dark. In others, it's a monster with sharp teeth and claws. Some people believe that the Boogeyman is a ghost or a demon. The Boogeyman is a popular figure in folklore and popular culture, probably why he commanded his own minifigure here in Series 27. But overall, all is not lost on this gentleman. If there's anything we can learn here, we can learn a lot. It's that, this boogeyman who created his own propaganda, it highlights a few key themes of life, the insecurity and the need for validation, the power you can generate if you control the narrative and perception of what you are. And this minifigure understood that reality is shaped by stories. So he crafted his own tales, made his own books, his own pamphlets, manipulated public perception, even if the stories weren't true, to become what is the Lego Boogeyman. There's no other Lego Boogeyman ever made. This is the Lego Boogeyman, and he wasn't even really a boogeyman to begin with. Now, unfortunately, this is probably a pretty sad life for him, because inside he's pretty empty. There's the emptiness of fabricated fame. Even if the boogeyman achieved any kind of notoriety, it was built on a lie. True respect and fear cannot be manufactured. They must be earned. Stay authentic. Just say, hey, I'm a purple Yeti. I'm not really that scary. I got good teeth. I comb my hair. I'm well educated. This guy got his bachelor's degree in writing. If you like this story, please subscribe, and comment which minifigure you want me to do next. I really enjoy kind of making up stories on their background and just kind of being creative and imaginative with things. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it.